I read a book a long time ago. It was called The Art of Possibility by a couple named Zandar. And in that book, there was this concept that people and humans under pressure, they kind of see life from the lens of limitation, the lens of scarcity. They don't see life from the lens of possibility. And that idea just stayed with me. And it's something that I've tried to live with throughout my career, in the businesses that I've run, the people that I interact with my friends. And that's why my purpose is, how can I help people see life from the lens of possibility? I call it the theater of possibility. There are brands that you'll be using out of convenience, and they're just there. Maybe your wife bought them and you'll be using that brand. And then there are brands that if you don't find, you probably feel a bit uncomfortable, and you might use the substitute, but you feel uncomfortable. And there are brands where you'll say, no, I'm going to go search in the cupboard, wherever you put the stuff, and you go and search. And there are brands where probably you're going to step out of the bathroom and shout and say, Haifa, where's that toothpaste that I like? Or where's that shower gel that I like? That is what you want to achieve as a brand custodian. It's that moment. If you manage to get people out of the bathroom shouting and saying, where's my brand? That means there's a certain bond and affinity.
Do you think inescapable brands requires unlimited fund to be inescapable?
Because if you create something that is based on a true insight, you have a product or a solution that addresses that, you price it right, you make it available, present it in a certain way, promote it with a certain level, probably it will sell and people will come and try it. But if that starting point is not there, then what will happen? You'll end up in a situation where, you know what, let me spend a bit more promotion money on that. And with more promotion money, then you're not making enough money. And then people start screaming. Then you say, you know what, let me increase the price. Because then with that price, I can create more funds to promote the brand. Or you'll say, let me cut the costs and kind of cut corners from the brand. Maybe take something away, but then the consumer becomes not happy in the end. And then you put more promotion money. And that cycle continues to go. It all goes back to the starting point. And come up with a solution that helps something that is real. Most likely, it works. So with every marketing campaign that would come out and talk about real beauty, talk about all these inclusion messages that Dove has, I think it sticks, it stays, because it's authentic and it's consistent. If brands come out and every week they want to have a point of view about something, then they become a bit unbelievable. We'll say, okay, why are you talking about this now? It has to be something that you can truly talk about, truly own, and then it sticks. And if it's like that, then you don't have to spend huge amounts of money, because if you're going to change your message every other week, then probably you're going to need more and more budgets. And then financially it doesn't work, and that's more promotion budgets. I saw Martin Scorsese, the famous director. He was asked once, he said, they say you work with Robert De Niro a lot. And Robert De Niro is one of the best actors of all time. What is it about Robert De Niro that you love so much? And Martin Scorsese said, Robert De Niro never passes judgment on the character that he plays. When he reads the character, he could be reading about a psychopath or a rapist or a murderer, and he would not pass judgment. Because if he's going to play that character, he has to embrace that character, whatever that character is. And marketeers have to be the same. They can't judge the people that they serve. My generation probably has a bit of cynicism. I don't see that in this younger generation, which is beautiful. Because cynicism and the victim mindset probably holds you back sometimes. Makes you look at life from that lens of limitation versus the lens of possibility. That's what I love about this younger generation today. They can be a bit restless in terms of how they look at things, but overall, I think they have a lot to give. And what a better time to be than this time that we live in today. With all the progress that is happening in Saudi Arabia, with all the growth that is in different sectors. You look at the UAE as well, you look at the whole GCC, the whole region is just, it is the place to be. I mean, you say to people, if anybody's watching us from around the world, please come and visit.